There's our first guy out. And over here we're helping another one who didn't zip. And this one over there is the third one that zipped pretty well. So let's see what happens. Looks like we're gonna see a little bit of a big push here as soon as our baby takes a little nap. They tend to struggle and then nap. You can see pushing against the egg. Come on, baby, push. Baby. Oh, you see the third one over there wiggling too. It's a little better lighting. So that second baby isn't 100% oriented the way that they would normally be most comfortable. I waited over 24 hours to assist, and even then I was very reluctant to do so. Any assistance can really disrupt any progress and end poorly. Almost there. These are black Jersey Giant heritage chicks hatching. Today is actually day 23. Our first baby was fully hatched on the 21st day. And this second one that's making so much racket, pipped yesterday, was actually yesterday afternoon. I'm hoping to get a good showing here of them emerging from their eggs. There we go. Yes, even though the baby's tucked in an awkward position, it really seems to be strong enough. It has access to oxygen, so we're not going to stress, even though it seems a little bit distressed. For those with a short attention span, please feel free to double speed forward those two are working their way out. Let's take a peek back at our first friend over here. Already preening and grooming. Good sign. It's been standing and walking very well. Nice placement of the legs, which we will see as our baby moves around, stumbling. There is something on its back area near the vent area. Looks like it's still some tender skin. Ooh, takes a tumble here. Perhaps we'll get a look at its back end. Going to need to get that first one out of the incubator as soon as possible to get it food and drink. Right now it's still okay because of the nutrients it was able to absorb in the final days from the yolk in the egg. It sustains the chicks for the first day or so before they take solid food and water. But I don't want to open the incubator any more than absolutely possible so that the inner membrane on the egg does not shrink wrap around the chicks that may still be working their way to hatching due to the changes in humidity and temperature between inside the incubator and outside. During these final days, we do run a humidifier in the room to increase the humidity around it. There we go. The chick is able to twist around now. Let's see if we can angle us just a little better here. There we go. Looking nice and strong. Our other friend wants to know what all of the hubbub is about here. It's been waiting for a brother or sister for a few. The process definitely takes patience. Pushing so hard. I worry that those eggs are potentially in the way. Let me pause a moment. We're able to reach in through this tiny little hole with a small thin tool to push the other eggs away and create some distance so the baby can push with less resistance against the egg. There we go. The other baby is really getting busy and bored, and definitely will need to be put in the brooder very soon. Sometimes you'll find that they'll be running around and wandering and scattering and shaking up the other eggs that are still trying to hatch. Can be a problem. There it goes. It's going to look a little bit wet as it comes out of the egg. You can see its mouth now under its wing there. At the end of its beak, it'll have a tiny little translucent egg tooth. And the egg tooth is what is used to chip through the egg so the chick can escape. And you'll generally notice that the yolk is still attached to the bird as it first comes out. And every once in a while, the yolk is also attached to a portion of the shell for a little while after birth. Its head is tucked still underneath the wing position, and its head is very close to getting free from that last bit of egg membrane we can see there. There it goes. Its neck is out, its shoulders are pushing, and its head is coming unfurled. Another big rest. We need to keep the humidity and the temperature very consistent during this time. Thankfully, we have a pretty new incubator, but the humidity is actually pretty hard to keep consistent during these last few days. The eggs seem to really require a lot to expand and soften, and so they take a lot of the humidity into them. And as well, as soon as you have hatch, you open the air holes and the humidity will inevitably leak out. Looks like we're down to the final few pushes here for chick number 2. There we go. There's the head. I'm glad we moved those eggs just slightly. You can see that the bird needed all that space, and as soon as this one comes out, it should jostle. Oh, that one in the third egg is going to move itself, I think, into the side position, and we should have 2 birds in short order. There we go. The shell is off of its head. Beautiful. Neck is fully unfurled. Wings are out. Here we go. Hello, baby. See if it will look at us. We can see its skin through the feathers because they're so wet. And they're just the down feathers at this time. Very fluffy and fur-like. They won't be replaced with the feathers until the first few weeks. Very good work, baby. Time for another rest. There we go, kicking off the shell, and the other one is ready to go. There we go. So far, so good. You can see the back of this other one. The zip line didn't fully go through the egg. Shouldn't be a problem. We can see the other bird is healthy and pushing in the right direction. And the egg top is fully separated from the bottom, from what I can tell, just clinging to the bird. And this guy's going to be making its way across the top of the eggs and disturbing the others and hopefully waking up the other embryos, preparing them to come and join us. We were a little worried that we didn't see more pips within a relatively small time window. It's an awful lot of eggs in here, still waiting. Let's pause a moment, see if we can wait out this third egg. For those that are squeamish, prepare yourself. This is just a look at the egg, contents and interior. Still somewhat connected to the chick here. You can see that's completely normal. And we see the third one still taking its time here. Our third baby is very determined to speed this process up and has its little foot on the bottom shell. That is one of the quickest and most efficient ways for the babies to get out of their shell, I've noticed. The feet and the neck pushing away from each other in opposite directions really loosens the egg, compared to the other bird that was kind of twisted and sideways in the egg. This one should be just another few pushes. There we go. We have the wings, the feet, the abdomen, and the head is just covered from view. The other one is still pretty crashed out from its difficult birthing process. It really is tuckered out, but breathing very well. There we go. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching this hatch. Wispy Willow Homestead is specializing in the black Jersey Giant chickens from a reputable Midwestern heritage giant provider. And now we are raising our own. We do provide hatching eggs as well as chicks. Pick up only, no shipping at this point. heritage breeds are a little slower growing, but better genetics. Check out some of our other videos soon to be posted if you are interested in learning more about the breed itself. Our little friend is wedged there, but this one, if I could get a better view here, I think that we're about to see the face. There we go. Hello. See how strong they are when they're first in there. Their instincts are tremendous. And there we have our face. Hello. Friends. Great. Another healthy baby. Of course, we won't know which ones are male and which are female for some time yet, as the Jersey Giant breed shows up the same coloring for the chicks. This one's just watching. What's going on over there? What's this wire? So curious. There you have it, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in and checking this out. So much love. Thank you for showing up and supporting the channel. Take care of yourself. And we'll just watch these guys a few more minutes if we can get this angle. As you can see, it's a little difficult with the top of the brooder here. Excuse me, the incubator. All right. These guys will be in here to dry off for a little while. We've got the heat source in the brooder already started. We'll be using some wood shavings for our bedding. That's our preferred method. And some non-medicated chick feed, crumbles, and water. Let us know in the comments if you like to share your chicken stories. Are you a pro? Are you a newbie? All right, thank you so much for joining.